Hi guys, I'm back. Y'all, I'm sitting here on top of waiting for some buses and kids to come through, and I guess I decided to make a video. First car chronicle. Okay, so hold on just a minute. Oh Lord. So I just got out, y'all, and this car, they know the buses is president over them, and they gonna sit up here and get mad because I let the bus go before them and I made them stop. You supposed to stop for the school bus. Come on, people. Lord. Well, anyway, y'all, good morning. I hope everyone have a blessed day today. Today is Wednesday. Y'all, my little girl, oh my God, she really was on one today. J-Lo was on one this morning. They've been up since like 5:30, 5:45 this morning. Usually they'll stay asleep until, I get myself together, but today they really was like up. Jamel, he did go to sleep by 8 o'clock, so I figured he was going to be up, but not J-Lo, because she went to bed kind of late. But OMG, that little girl. Oh, she cried this morning, y'all. She cried like I whooped her because she wanted her shoestrings. She had some little boots, and the boots, they tie up in the back. So she's upset because she needs to tie up the boots. And she wanted me to tie the boots, but I told her, I said, come on. I said, let's get in the truck and I'll tie them up when we get to the daycare. Oh, she didn't want to get in the truck, so I had to pop her butt because, you're getting kind of disrespectful, and we need to get to school. I need to get to school to work, and Jamel need to get on the daycare van. We have to be there at a certain time to ride the daycare van, and she needs to be at daycare. Oh my gosh, she cried from the time that we left the house to the time we made it to the daycare. So she was eating some muffins, and I told her, I said, you can't bring food. We get to the daycare, she was still crying. Oh, I want my daddy. I want my daddy. I just let her cry. I just said, I just let her cry, and I just turned up the music. I really did, because sometimes you just got to let them cry it out. I can't, she is super duper spoiled, but I just can't. I can't with her. I cannot with her. So we get to the daycare, and she's eating the muffin, and I told her, I said, put the muffin down. You can eat the muffins. We can put them up until, you get back in the car from school this evening. Oh my gosh, they just made her just really worse. She was just, oh my God, she just crying. So I get her down, get Jamel down. I hope he didn't forget his book bag. He didn't forget his book bag. And she's just boo hoo 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 hoo. Oh my God. She was like, no. I'm like, Lord, I ain't whooped you or nothing, so. Okay, that's what wrong. I ain't even whooped this little girl. And so she crying and crying and crying. She made herself sick, and she had to spit up the muffins that she had. And her daycare teacher had to get her I was like, that don't make any sense. I tried to tie up her boot, but she wouldn't act right. So I just said, well, I'm just gonna let the daycare teacher tie him up, because I have to get to work, and I just can't fight with her when it comes to all that. She's just doing too much. She deserved a spanking, but I do spank them, but it just this morning I just didn't have the energy for her. She was just doing too much crying and just doing too much for nothing. Yeah, but y'all just pray for me and pray for Jayla that she gets it together in the morning time. Yep. But I just, and then, she, I know she's a sweet little girl. She can be so sweet and kind, but oh Lord, she had got on my nerves this morning, Lord. I ain't gonna lie. She got on my nerves really, really this morning. I'm gonna see if this dog gonna come through today. He might not. He's something serious with himself. But I'll be back in just a minute. All right, y'all. So I also want to say, with having kids, they ask questions that, also you don't, it's hard to answer. Especially when they ask you, why I haven't seen such and such, and why this and why that. Like my 3-year-old, like Jayla, she's very smart, and she be asking questions and like, Mama, why? And it's hard to ask questions for other grown people. I'm not trying to down anyone or anything like that, but she asked me a question, or she asked me, a question, and I was like, well, baby, I can't, but I don't want my little girl to feel like, that, that she is the reason why this is happening. You know what I'm saying? I want her to know that, Mama loves you. If no one else wants to see you or do anything for you, just know that Mommy loves you. And Mama goes out her way. Like, y'all, I work, like, I do this crossing job, and then I have another job with the state, and I do all what I can to provide for them. But sometimes when your kids, and I think that's another reason why she kind of had a moment today, because she asked me that question and she wanted to know why, and I'm like, I can't answer that question, because you can't answer questions for other grown people, but it's not my child's fault. It's not my child's fault that a certain person don't reach out to them or say anything to them, or they make excuses why they can't do this for them or why they can't call. I can't make an excuse for another grown person, but what I can do as her parent is show her all the love that I can. And let her know that, baby, this is not nothing you doing. This is something they're doing for themselves, because they are selfish, not because of something you did. You'll be surprised what I'll be right back. I'm back, y'all. Sorry. But yeah, your kids do notice things, and they do notice when someone is missing, and they asking like, why I want to see. And then you be like, I cannot, usually I make an excuse, but now I'm to the point I cannot make an excuse for another grown person. You gonna have to answer to that. I can't answer why you won't pick up a phone and call your children, or call your friend, call your whoever. But and I ain't trying to put down anyone, but this is something that really disturbs me, because my child is like really asking questions, and you don't want to bash anybody, but you also she's so young that I cannot explain why this person is not reaching out to her, and then this is facts. That's something that they gonna have to answer. I'm gonna just say this though, as a parent, you are responsible for your child growing up being the adult that they going to be. Who it is? See, that's why you don't need to come up. Look at that. You don't supposed to come up here. You do not supposed to come up here. See what I'm saying? People hard-headed, they see signs and don't even supposed to come up here, but they'll do it anyway. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. God help me. But as parents, we have to just be an example for our children and show them. I ain't gonna say that our children want to stray and do things, but we have to be that example. We can't be out here in these streets acting any kind of way or doing any type of thing. Don't put them in a bad environment. I learned that, with Jamel. Like, Jamel, he seen things that was not good, not because of me, but because of the situation. It was me and him was. I was with someone that was not, meant to be in my life, and once I removed it, it was like a big weight relieved off. So I don't never want to you don't never want to put your kids through any kind of domestic violence situation, or put them in an environment where somebody is always verbally abusive to you, because your kids will end up being thinking, well, if that person do that to you, then I can too. No, that's why that's why it's so hard for me to like bring someone in my circle or in my life, because I want to make sure that this person, whoever he is or whoever is designed especially for me, is gonna respect me and love me and my children. But like I said Sunday, we ain't meant to be alone, but I will be waiting patiently for the person that God designed this, especially for me. I'm not in no rush. See, I ain't in no rush to meet anyone. I don't want no bad. I done been through enough of my life, and I will be telling y'all, coming out with a video telling y'all about the same. What you looking for? Who you looking for? I forgot to tell y'all about. I want to tell y'all the story about my domestic violence and some of my stories that I had went through dealing with. I had went through many bad situations, and I didn't, at the time, I didn't have no children at the time, but, I just had, you won't believe that, people will put you down, or someone that you want to be with put you down, and it'll actually have you thinking that, you are nothing, or you feel like, that's you the only thing you the only thing that ain't nobody else gonna want you but them. But I feel like the devil is a lie. I'll be single before I let anybody mistreat me, put their hands on me. I done been through enough in my life that I realized that if anybody that loves you would not cheat on you, mistreat you, or verbally, mentally, or physically abuse you. And that's true. If you in a situation, get out of it. That's like that. Get out of it. Love yourself enough to know that this is not what love is. Love would never hurt you. No, it would not. But y'all just keep praying for one another. Let's just keep uplifting one another. I just had a little rough morning this morning with my little girl, and what I'm saying, one, because she's spoiled, and two, because she probably just don't understand some things, and three, because she's spoiled and just want things her way. She bossy. But I got like 10 more minutes before I have to go. So y'all hit the notification bell, like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And y'all have a blessed day.